Girl.
Fix them. Here we go. We'll
Okay.
fix them legs.
There we go.
Because it goes live, baby.
Yeah, I have to watch my wardrobe here, girl.
All right, here we go. It's coming. There we go.
Is it live?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes, and we are live and in chat. Okay, here we go.
The Rhonda award-winning
yes.
YouTube show.
All right, ready?
Let me fix your collar here.
Thank you. There's nothing there.
And we'll give people a few minutes to get into the chat.
Let's see who shows up.
We'll see what night owls are lurking.
We need a countdown for this thing, I think. That's up to us.
No, that's too much to do.
Nora Wallace.
Hello, Miss Nora.
Hello, Nora.
She's the first one to say something in the chat.
It's usually her or Connie.
Bobby Harvey Jr.,
Bobby,
Albert, movie and toy collector.
Movie and toy, all the regulars. I love it.
Hello there.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're sitting here with our Rhonda Award.
Wow. I mean, so
Wow.
appreciative. But thank you so much, John.
Yeah, this is so amazing.
Hello, Jim. Hey, how's it going?
Hello, Jim. Welcome to YouTube.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Welcome to our.
What episode
YouTube.
is this? 58?
Yeah.
So this is, we'll give it another minute.
James Muscarella's here. Albert wants to know the topic. He's ahead of the game.
We don't really have a topic.
It's going to be a free-for-all today.
It's going to be a free-for-all. We have some things we want to discuss.
Even Bobby Harvey, what's the topic? I don't know.
Since we haven't been on in a while. So we're just kind of playing catch-up. And I think next week
And mustard.
Ketchup and mustard. And then next week we should have a topic.
Hey, Dino's here too. What's up, guys?
Late Horror Show. Dino, he's also live streaming right now.
Beanses says
he's all over the YouTube.
Beanses says, yo.
Awesome.
All right, so hey, okay, I think we're ready to start this show. Okay, so welcome everyone to the Mummy and the Monkey's
Hairy Scary Hangover.
Episode number 58. And Lord knows I'm working on one of them hangovers, but not too bad tonight. We had a great show on Facebook. We showed an independent movie that was made in 2005 by a fellow named Bob Gray called Bigfoot.
And it was an Ohio made.
It was about Bigfoot.
Filmed-a-Matter Ohio creature feature with Bigfoot.
Yeah, it was good.
And what's cool is the guy who did the special effects was also on the show Face Off.
Yeah, he went by the name House.
He went by the name House on there.
Yeah. So very good. I think I love creature features, so the movies like that. So
yeah, and it was all Ohio actors. The guy that made the movie actually acted in it. He was the sheriff Bob who got eaten by Bigfoot.
And when it comes to Bigfoot movies, I mean, if you're gonna base a movie on semi-reality, I mean, you don't see the Bigfoot in everyday life. So even if there's a movie made by him, if there was a lot of Bigfoot, it wouldn't seem so real. So it's like the less you see, the more authentic I think it is to the Bigfoot legend. That's just my opinion. A pigeon.
Well, there's been a ton of Bigfoot movies and documentaries and different shows where they're looking for Bigfoot. And he has this special secret power where all the photos turn out blurry. Any photo or video turns out blurry.
Jim Hearn says that movie was good and with the perfect amount of cheese. Yes.
Yes, it was cheesy, but it was fun cheesy.
But done in a way, right, that was like, it's a bona fide, indie film with the heart of, pointing out the urban sprawl that's been going on, and how it might affect nature in general, and you're pushing these deer and everything else into your backyard. Better watch out, because you might push a Bigfoot in your kumquats. That's right. Got to be careful.
Yeah, it might show up in your garden, your backyard.
Yeah, cheese is good. All right, so yeah, especially in this business, because this is a cheesy movie business, so we're good. But this is a little bit better. Like somebody said, mentioned and I agree with them. There have been big budget movies that were not good, as opposed to this one, which is better than them with a low budget. So
yeah, I mean, we've seen Hollywood movies that are absolutely horrible.
That make you want to poke your eyes out or leave.
And yeah, sorry, Grim.
No, go ahead. No.
Well, and then when we find like this, indie movie and end up watching it and actually really enjoying it, and then we get a hold of the person who directed it, and they gave us permission to play it. It was like surreal and just amazing.
So think about that the next time you watch a movie. Like think about how many times I personally have I haven't walked out of a movie. I know people that have, but
sometimes you want to.
There's movies I rented and. And I'll be more specific, like maybe from the library where they were free, where if they weren't good after a certain amount of time, I just stop them and move on and pick my nose or take a nap and not watch the rest of this garbage. The last movie I definitely turned off halfway through it, even though I saw it before all the way through, was Van Helsing. Terrible movie.
Oh, that movie was really
with
bad.
Hugh Jackman and even what's her name couldn't save it from Underworld.
What was her name?
The one that was dating that goofy guy from Saturday Night Live.
I don't know. There's a lot of goofy guys out there.
Anyway, but she couldn't even save it. But come on,
Well, the leather pants thing was like, really?
Yeah, but I'm not sitting 3 hours watching a movie for leather
Just
pants.
because of leather pants. Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale. She couldn't save it.
Mm-mm.
But that movie, it was so bad. Like,
yeah.
when I watched it, like, when I rented it on a whim from the library a while back, just to watch it again, I had to turn it off. I mean,
it was, not so good.
It was just, I would rather, like I said, pick my nose or take a shower or take a nap, anything. I mean, for me to take a shower, got to be serious, right?
Yeah, and we were saying earlier, we don't know which one smells worse, Bigfoot or Grimm.
Yeah, look at late horror show. Kate Beckinsale. Yeah, but not good enough for me to keep watching it because it just was not entertaining.
No, it was not good.
But if you're gonna watch her in something, watch her in Underworld. I mean, at least that. It's still like Hot Topic vampires, but bad.
For those of you just tuning in,
yes.
And maybe you watch YouTube, but you don't always watch Facebook, or maybe you just came in late to what we do. We're horror hosts. We're also resellers. And we have content here on YouTube. We also live stream every Friday night around 10 p.m. on our Facebook page where we host Cheesy B Movies.
That's right.
For the Mummy and Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout. And I'm Janet Decay.
And I'm Grimm Gorri, the monkey, and she's the mummy, of course, if you haven't figured that one out.
The replay should be okay for Facebook this time around, so it should still be on our Facebook fan page, The Mummy and the Monkey. And then we're going to upload it to YouTube later on. Public Media Network through Apple TV, Roku, and Fire Stick. They do replay our past shows Monday through Sunday at midnight.
That's right.
But you have to tune in to watch it. It's not like a video on demand thing.
That's right. So Cindy West says she enjoyed tonight's movie. Thank you,
Cindy.
Yeah.
Thank you. What are the other comments? Let's see.
Albert says Grimm is it still. I can't even read that sentence. I'm sorry, Albert. I can't make it out.
Is still the same.
You look in the mirror. Is it the Mummy or the monkey? I don't know.
I think
you got to check
Albert
that speech to text.
Maybe Albert had a few too many today.
Well, his speech to text me. Maybe he dropped it in the booze. Nora Wallace says, "Ladies and gentlemen, please remember to hit that like button."
Thank you, Nora. Yes, hit the like button, guys. If you like hanging out with us and chatting and watching B movies, if you liked tonight's Bigfoot movie, hit that like button.
Oh, Gary Smith was rocking on the river. Hey, how was that, Gary? It sounded like it was a fun event.
Very cool. So he's rocking out
with his rock out.
We're not gonna. Yeah. You're not going to go there.
With his rock out. Right.
But, okay, so speaking of going out.
Yeah.
So we have 2 physical appearances, in-person appearances booked. We're going to be at Cinema Wasteland. Cinema Wasteland's coming back. I'm so happy to say that.
Wasteland!
Wasteland will be back October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
That's right. It's back, baby. It's back.
Of 2021.
And they're doing a little one-day like memorabilia show and movie show, right? In July, at the end of July.
Yeah, we may go just to go because it's only $5 for their July one-day show, where they have vendors during the day, and then you can go get dinner, then come back and go watch a movie. They're going to play movies at night.
2 movies on 16 millimeter.
Yeah, on old film.
Yeah, the guy who runs it, Ken, he has a really cool setup. We've hosted, kind of co-hosted some of those before, or appeared at them.
Yeah.
And vended at 1 or 2 of them. But it's always a fun time. So check that out on the Cinema Wasteland Facebook page. It'll take you to their .com.
Yes, cinemawasteland.com. It has all the information, but we are so excited that Wasteland is coming back, that things are looking up.
I think this is going to be good. I think a lot of people are going to flood that
mean,
place.
the cases are you know...
Well, things are getting a little better out there, as we can see. So.
Yeah, things are getting better. Restrictions are being lifted.
So
and
hopefully things will be going back to some sort of normal that we kind of recognize as normal.
Cross our fingers there and just hope for the best.
This ain't that show, so we're going to just kind of skim past that and just, be positive about the stuff that we're looking forward to attending. But not only Cinema Wasteland are we going to attend, What up? Where else are we going to appear?
Akron Comic Con.
Hello.
Akron Comic Con in November. I think it's like the first,
2035.
the first
when
weekend,
everything is clear.
The first weekend of November. Yeah, so 2 physical appearances, 2 in-person appearances, and then we have a library, a virtual appearance in October also. I think it's Tuesday, October 12th. What you reading, Grimm?
I'm reading Albert's.
What are you reading for?
I'm reading actually Albert's very clever comment. If you gotta pay attention. He goes,
Okay.
I hope my comments don't get pulled over tonight because they would fall. They would fail the field sobriety test. He tried a new bourbon tonight, and he likes it. Well, what bourbon was it that you tried? What's the new bourbon, Albert? Let us know.
Yeah. What are you guys sipping on or snacking on?
I love some
Put that
bourbon,
in
so
the
let us know
comments.
what that is if you can't tell. Everyone's saying Pandemic Fart 4 is winding down.
Pandemic Part 4.
Well,
That's funny.
Let's hope so. Like
we
I
hope
said,
so.
we are definitely the kind of people that
We want to be optimistic. We
good
want
things.
things to work out
Right.
good. Obviously.
Michael Craig, $10 super chat.
Thank you, Michael, for the super chat.
Can we get you to Dragon Con in Atlanta? Ooh, or Heroes Convention in Charlotte? We could do a fundraiser or something. Ooh, you know what?
Well, tell them to put us on their guest list.
Yeah,
we would love to be there as
that
guests.
would help, and who knows
That
if it can
does
work
help.
out. But yeah, but to travel outside of this place.
If
would
they
be
get
great.
us a table and some passes,
We're ready for it,
we could
yeah.
try to figure out the rest.
So Michael Craig, relay that message to the powers that be if you have their
tell
ear.
Dragon Con to invite us over.
If you got their ear, bend it. Let's see what happens.
That convention is crazy. I've had friends say that they've gone.
Dragon Con?
Yeah, it's like anime, gaming. It's like
Woo!
all the cool nerdy stuff,
Imagine
comic
the
books.
interviews, yeah.
And I hear it's a huge convention. Atlanta's a huge city, so imagine all the people that go there.
I was there once for E3 a long time ago in another life, but yeah. But it's been a minute. I mean,
so that sounds like a lot of fun.
Right. So what else we got here? Everyone's like, well, it kind of just froze up. Here we go. All right, Albert's thanking somebody, so it's a little bit of a glad hand thing going out there right now. But tonight's show was interesting and very fun. It was a good comeback. We were off for a week before that.
Yeah, so we really missed you guys. So
much.
We've been working here at the crypt at the Erie Cemetery.
Yes, on many things.
Working on different projects, and it was kicking our butts. We were missing the show. The show was easier to manage.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. I mean, we have the sort of like,
Grim did his garage clean out and
I know.
found all kinds of creatures in there.
Of course, I'd rather do this show than that, but, duty calls, so you got to answer. Anyway, just like when you got to go to the bathroom, duty calls, got to answer.
Yeah, there's still a lot to do. There's always stuff to work on around here.
That's life, right?
We love doing the shows. We love talking with you guys out there. Nora, my goodness.
She says, I would love it if you showed more local independent films. There's a lot of talent in our state. Great way to showcase it. And we agree, Nora.
Thank you, Nora.
We want to switch it up.
Yeah.
What we don't want to be is predictable. I mean, and which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm all about format and branding and stuff like that. But whenever we can throw an independent movie in that comes our way, that we think that you might like, we're gonna do it. So
yeah, we love the indie filmmakers and we love to showcase them. So whenever we can find something that, because some indie films, and we're not saying it's bad, it's just their way of doing things. They're more on the adult side. They're very gory,
or very like language.
A lot of language that would be too crude for what we do. And we're okay with watching stuff like that. It just wouldn't be good for us to host.
It's like trying to air like a rap record, like a hardcore gangster rap record. You know how that 3-minute song is now a 20-second song because they have to bleep everything out and cut it. Which is fine. I like all those sort of. The point is, we're not saying we don't like
it's
that.
It's not that we don't like it. It's just
like
that
the show that we do
within Facebook and YouTube, and within
our standards of what we want to broadcast to,
and with the with the public access or the cable station that we work with, Public Media Network, they have, there's certain things we can show and some things we can't show.
Yeah, we choose to do it that way. I mean,
Yeah.
we want to be open to like pretty much all ages, like you say.
Most ages. You know, of course, with that Bigfoot movie, we did have a disclaimer before.
We let you know ahead of time.
Yeah, saying that there is some violence in it. Some of the little mini monsters. It might be too
Albert
scary
says it's like watching Scarface on public TV. Exactly. It's
right.
Like you'll never get the full impact of it, but
so we try to find the ones that are more like PG-13-ish.
We just have to cut a little swearing out, maybe some gore if that, but we try to leave the films intact. We don't cut the running time down, things like that.
No, we don't. We try not to cut them up too much unless if the filmmaker is okay with us putting sound effects in or
John
something.
Biggins, he likes the educational movies. We like those too. We love the shorts. So there's like different. We have independent movies. Classic B movies that are, in public domain, and then the shorts.
So I think next week we should go back to a regular old movie.
We will.
Then maybe the week after we could do a summer shorts night.
We'll see. Yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah, we haven't done one of those in a while.
Well, the only way they're going to know is if they tune in.
Every couple months we'll try to do like a shorts night.
Yeah.
Because those are fun. But yeah, we have to find some fun ones to show.
A lot of people missed the John Saxon sighting night. I should have put it in that Bigfoot movie, but I wasn't really. I mean, the pre-show, the cliff thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't even sure how many people would ever actually be able to watch that. I think some people, most people would tune in around the 10 o'clock hour, but a lot of people show up early, so who knows?
Yeah, so that's nice. People like watching it early.
Lesson learned. I'll keep
people
that in mind, y'all.
Cliff, and we had people say we want to see more of Cliff.
Well, there you go. We got plans for this. That segment's going to be nice.
Yeah.
What else?
So let's see. So we do have some notes.
Okay.
So we have a fan that watches us that has he has a very interesting profession.
Let's get to that. I like that too. Good idea.
So he's a fan of our show, and
wait till you see this, y'all.
Yeah. We'll let Grimm show it, and then we'll explain.
I gotta get to the top. Here we go.
So this is a shout out and a little promo for him.
All right, ready?
Yes.
I'm not. I
Do
know.
you need help, Grimm?
No. Here it is. Ready? This fella here. Look at this character. I love it.
So there's Deadpool, and Deadpool is an Uber or Deadpool Uber, or what was his name? Uber Deadpool is very popular on social media. Deadpool Uber driver.
Yeah.
That must be his Instagram. He's on Instagram, Facebook. He's on TikTok doing funny videos. So yeah, look up Deadpool Uber driver. And if you ever want to book him as your driver, you could follow him on social media and maybe if he's in your area.
Yeah. So, it's a
he
pretty
can
cool shtick.
take you out shopping or something in his Deadpool outfit.
That's right. I love the idea.
How cool is that?
Very creative idea for an Uber driver, because there's got to be the competition, for lack of a better term, is pretty cutthroat out there.
It must be very fierce competition. So how do you make it more interesting? Yeah.
You don an entire head to toe Deadpool costume, which looks really good actually, and you drive people around. And there's video of this. I've seen it, and he doesn't. It's like the mask stays on. He's got the white beady eye thing going. It's crazy. I don't know how he does it.
And he has a Deadpool thing going on the car too.
Katanas, everything.
That's hilarious.
That's pretty incredibly cool. So thank you,
Uber Deadpool driver.
Love it. Thank you for being a fan. And now we're fans of yours. So there you go.
So there's the shout out to him.
I love that. Yeah. What else?
There's some comments there. Let's check out the comments.
Comments are good. Let's go. Well, there's. I don't know.
I think we have another super chat. Go back to the.
Hey yo. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Boop.
Oh, Albert, thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
$14.99 super chat. And Nora, $14.99. Thank you.
Randy Clay says, I really enjoy watching you, and I like collecting your merch.
Aw, thank you, Randy.
Well, that is very sweet, Randy. Thank you so much.
And Nora
Where's our Rondo Award?
Oh, hold on. We have to read the super chats.
Okay. Oh.
And what needs to happen in order to do a Mummy and Monkey After Dark? 2 movies instead of 1. Losing the YouTube after show. Oh, you mean like a double feature?
Like Superhost, yeah.
Yeah, a double feature show.
After Dark. I like that. That title's kind of fun. Yeah, well, you know what, Nora?
Maybe.
Definitely will consider that, because that's how this show works. It's a very organic, show, and we want to please our fans out there. So suggestions do not go by the wayside.
That's a good suggestion.
They do not go by the wayside here. We take everything in. The evolution of the of our pre-show, our countdown show, started out with actually the guy who directed tonight's movie, Bob Gray, made a suggestion that maybe we show like shorts or commercials or something, like old timey things, before, to let people kind of filter in, like when you go to a movie theater and they're playing the music before the show starts.
Or the previews or the trailers,
and that's so like we kind of thought about that for a second. Then you mentioned, hey, maybe Cliff could do something. We give him some lines and he'll just like talk about.
We need to see more of the other characters.
And then my brain took over and said, hey, let's just formulate this whole 15 minutes, Cliff's 15 or Hairy Scary, countdown, whatever we're gonna call it, to be like the pre-show of our flagship show, The Hangover, and then we have that bookend with the hangout or the hangover, the hangout.
I thought of another funny idea.
And then we do the hangover,
Where the other characters like Stasha and Yashu or Cliff, they do little public service announcements.
Yeah.
Like put them in little commercials.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a vehicle for more skits and
what could they be like instead of give a hoot, don't pollute?
Yeah. Give a shoot.
Something that rhymes with pollute.
I can't think of that now.
I can't think of that right now either. But yeah, like all those old the PSAs that we saw growing up on TV. Like maybe we can make little.
I gotta dip away and hit the little monkeys room.
Okay, Grim.
Sorry, I can't.
Well, I could talk about the Rhonda Award.
Yeah, please do.
While you go.
Brag away, because this is such an honor. So it's making me have to,
He got all excited. He has to go wee now.
Wee. Here I go. Wee.
Wee. All right, guys. So we want to thank again to John Rogers from Indiana. He's a sculptor. He's an artist. He has sent us some little sculptures and even magnets and cool artwork before. Nice guy. He's also a big fan of Sammy Terry. Sammy Terry is an Indiana horror host from Indianapolis. Sammy Terry was on television back in the day in the 70s and 80s. Now his son, it's son of Sammy Terry, now he takes over and does like an online streaming show once a month. But John sent this to us. We did not get a Rhonda Award this year, but we did win the Rhonda Award. And I'm just going to, so you guys can see the details on this. There's like jewelry and cleavage and earrings, hair. So it's like Rondo, but, with some girly features there. It's so funny. Nora, oh my gosh, thank you. $4.99. You could also auction off the opportunity to be in one of your skits via eBay, maybe. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe. And speaking of that, we did meet up with some filmmakers last week. We did take last Friday night off, and we did meet up with some filmmakers, and we were talking and hanging out. And yeah, we may have some maybe people in our skits in the future. So that'll be fun. We have to write some skits out to do that first. It's like a whole thing. Let's see what the other comments are. Okay, we're going to put Rhonda back over here. Rhonda. And I'm going to take another sip of my magical drink. It's very magical.
Here I come to say the day.
It's my secret potion. All right, what are these comments?
What are you doing, scooching over?
Yes. Here, Grim, have a seat.
Okay.
James says, congratulations on the Rhonda Award.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Thank you, James.
Danke.
Sammy Terry was streaming just before you guys were on Facebook Live. Oh, cool, Scott.
Yes.
Yeah, he's on there like the first Friday of every month, I think. And that's Sammy, the original Sammy Terry. That's his son hosting the show. Frankie says Sammy Terry was a staple in Indiana.
He was.
He was. He was amazing.
Still is, in a way.
Yeah, people still remember Sammy Terry.
But of course.
Michael, thank you, Michael.
What?
$10 super chat.
Thank you, Mike.
I want to see Grim do some stunts, maybe involving chugging a gallon of milk. Maybe something on fire. And maybe him being pushed down a hill in a shopping cart. Wow.
Wow. It's like jackass stuff. What about me eating popcorn?
How about just
through my nose? Ready for this? Ready? Oh my gosh. See that thing go up there? There we go. Through my ear. Oh, wow. We'll
Yeah,
work
I
on
don't know
that.
if we're that daring.
I'm not very stunty.
We're gonna need a stunt double for Grimm.
Yeah, someone handsome like Gary Busey or.
He'll do anything for.
Very handsome.
Yeah. Maybe we could hire him.
Those are my icons.
He could be the stunt double.
You got a problem with that?
Albert says, but can Grimm snort cayenne pepper? Now there's a party trick. Oh, no. We don't recommend anyone
Grimm knows snort nothing.
No, we don't recommend doing that.
Except her farts every now and then. That's it. Oops.
You should do a Stasha skit where she tries to cook for Yashu, says Bobby. Maybe we could do. And what would happen?
It turns out great. That would be the skit.
Oh, that would be the skit. It turns out perfect.
Everyone's expecting it to be like horrible, but maybe it's like this, like
maybe
Bobby Flay, or what's that guy that runs around with the spiked blonde hair, Guy Fieri.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that type of thing, or Gordon Ramsay type of thing.
That would be funny.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll put it in the kitty, as it were.
And speaking of kitties, our crypt kitties, Earl, Jack, and Louie, they were making all kinds of noise and wanting attention while we were hosting the show. Yeah. It was real funny. Like, when the movie was playing, Louie would run up and he wanted to sit with us. And they hear us. They're funny. They hear us talking and then they like come over and they think we're talking to them. And it's like, hey, play with me.
What else?
But cats, yeah.
Interactive and all.
It's strange seeing you guys on the opposite ends tonight.
It is, right?
Yeah. We just flipped sides.
That was your. Well, you can read better than I can.
Yeah, that way I can read. Hooked on Phonics worked for me.
A, B, C, 1, 7, 10, 3, H, I, P, X, 2, 5, 6.
So when are we doing a podcast, Grimm?
This week. It's going to be rainy here in Northeast Ohio, so I think the inclement weather will give us an opportunity.
We haven't done a podcast in 2 weeks.
Shame on us.
And shame on us, yeah.
We'll make up for it, don't worry.
We also have footage from, on Memorial Day, we did go to the Hartville Flea Market.
We did.
So we do have some GoPro footage from that. And
yeah, even some footage of a fellow talking to us about the horror host he remembers from his childhood.
Yeah, so that'll be fun to share. I had some computer issues this week and I couldn't put it on YouTube, but maybe Grimm can put it on his computer.
Of course I can. How dare you insinuate that I can't?
There you go.
Wow.
Do you have any appearances near Allentown, Pennsylvania?
Well, we're living here
not
in
this year.
Allentown.
So far, not this year.
And no,
but who knows? You know, maybe. We don't know for sure.
We'll look into it.
Albert says, hey, Janet and Graham. Next time you're in my neighborhood, shoot me a line, and I got to skip a pitch to you guys.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, cool. A skit pitch.
Okay.
And Connie says, how's MummyAndMonkey? MummyAndMonkey's doing good.
She's good. We just saw her a little bit ago. She's doing okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't checked it out, we do have the Living the Screen podcast. And that's here on our YouTube channel. And yeah, every week, well, we're supposed to do one every week.
We haven't the past 2.
We haven't the past 2 weeks, but we will do one this week for sure. Where we talk about reselling, and we also talk about horror hosting and the behind the scenes stuff.
That's right.
So it's an audio only. It's just something to listen to while you're working or something.
Yeah, and it's found, again, on our YouTube channel, what you're watching here tonight, right?
Yeah. And if you guys like our channel, if you like the video, hit that like button. Hit subscribe.
Smash it.
Yeah, we do appreciate you guys.
What else we got?
Oh, you also had an interesting scavenge.
I did.
You did, but I don't know if you're talking about that yet.
Whisper in my ear. I do. Well, that's stuff I have to coordinate better. I could drag something out, but I need to sit over there.
Oh, we can switch spots.
Okay, let's do that. You want your pillow?
Over on that spot.
Okay. Let me rearrange things for you. There we go.
There we go. This couch is uncomfortable.
Yes. Well, where do I start with this one? Well. Oh boy.
So yeah, we did go on some little trips while we were off the last week as well. Grimm actually visited a former horror host's former studio where the studio was and found some artifacts.
Although his legend will live on forever, he was the one, the only Ron Sweet, also known as Ouch. Did I shut anything off? I did.
And then we also went to the Hartville Flea Market.
The Ghoul.
And found treasures.
So, here's one thing I picked up. One of many things, if I don't break the low. That's not good. There we go.
Careful with that.
I got it. This might be recognizable to some Ghoul fans out there, right? This is Mailbox from the show, right? What's in it? Oh my gosh. I think this was designed by Jeff Desicki, one of his camera guys. And there's stuff in it. Look, he's got...
Wow.
Dorothy Full-Time, what? Hey group, cool it over there.
As if we didn't have enough stuff.
I know.
Grim,
It's got some weird...
Grim finds more things.
It was all, you know, it's got the Papa Uma Mao guy in it, right? Papa Uma Mama Mao, right? Check that out. U.S. Ghoul Mail there. Look at that. Even this even works, right? But yeah, this is one of the show props from his set from the WBNX TV 55 days that I got. And I'll have more stuff to show y'all and to play y'all in the future, hopefully, if things work out right. But yeah, that's something I'm kind of going to try to incorporate into our set.
So there's a teaser for some of the things Grimm that Grimm found.
That's right. There's more to come. Trust me. We've got quite a bit of stuff from his old studio, so we'll have to feather it out, and probably during the next Ghoulardi Feast in November, we'll be seeing a lot of the stuff that we put together, audio, video, and gosh knows what else we'll have. But
yeah, it would be really awesome if we had a way to display a lot of this stuff at a convention.
We are working on it.
Like if they gave it, like if we had like a whole little room to set up like a museum of some of these props and things.
Jim Hearns, $10, very nice.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
That was worth the tip. Well, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that is the real deal. There's even like a signature on the bottom from Jeff Desicki. You know, why would anybody try to recreate this stuff? It's too much work, and you know, definitely went to the place where he used to shoot his show, and we acquired a few things, to say the least, from there. So yeah, and you'll be seeing more and hearing more and seeing more in the future. Trust me.
Yeah.
Read into that as you will.
There's a lot to work on and sort through.
Those box of VHS tapes, I don't know what's up.
Yeah, there's some mystery tapes.
So good stuff. All right,
so
Gary says...
the mystery tapes could be amazing. Or it could be junk. We don't know for sure.
Gary says he sees Jeff Desicki once in a while.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool, Gary. Well, we hope he's doing well.
Of course. Everybody
yeah, we hope all the Ghoul crew are doing good.
Yeah, we're just doing our due diligence to try to preserve some of this Cleveland Horror Host history. I mean,
to keep the memories alive.
The guy was equated to, like, what if you were around back when Ghoulardi was going down, and you were able to get access to some of the stuff that he didn't want anymore or didn't need anymore, you know?
Sorry, y'all.
Why wouldn't you get it? It's like, you know, we're right there with this horror host stuff. So, especially horror hosts like the Ghoul and Ghoulardi, Big Chuck and Little John Superhost, that were definitely established in the, you know, TV world. You know, it wasn't live streaming, but pretty darn close. Well, Ghoulardi kind of did live stream.
Ghoulardi was live on television.
Broadcast live.
Yeah, he would just do everything live. That's just the way it was then.
So you know, there's a heritage here. So
yeah.
Not that we're a part of it, but we acknowledge it, and if we can become part of it someday, that would be great. So we're not conceited here. We know what side our bread is buttered on. Let's put it that way. Okay. All right. So what else we got going on?
Well, we should probably wrap this up in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm about ready to wrap
I'm yawning, too, and I do apologize, guys. I'm getting tired.
It's been but you know, we threw 15 minutes of extra show with Cliff's Brand. We had a whole new thing. If you didn't get to see it earlier, on our Facebook page, we have something called, you know, the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Countdown, hosted by the one, the only Cliff Jablonski, right? Yes. Our puppety little mascot guy.
And it was, he's our tech support guy, our little devil guy. Yeah, our little devil guy.
So as far as we're concerned, every show from here on out will have something like that, a brand new version of it. So you're not going to get locked into the same, you know, video every time.
It'll be something different each time.
Be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up for tonight's episode. Number 58 of the Hairy Scary Hangover.
Yes.
If you joined us earlier at the Hangout, we want to thank you for being there. And the movie will, with all hopes, process and be up for the people who haven't got to watch it, because we got a lot of email about that.
I think so far so good. So here's the thing with last episode. It was an indie movie, and we thought the music was okay, but there was a music copyright thing in one of the clips, and they wanted us to take the video down. So we did, and for this movie that we played tonight, we had to change the music out in some of the scenes. So Facebook and YouTube have like their own safe music that you could play. They have their own music library. So the original intro to that Bigfoot movie, they were playing a Michael Stanley song. They did get permission from Michael Stanley at the time to play that song. He's gone now. He passed away this year.
Right.
But Facebook and YouTube don't know that we have that there was permission. So I had, Grimm had to change out that intro song with a Facebook safe song. That song, No Regrets.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a rock song.
Yeah, we did it with several songs to the movie, so... Yeah, but there's a way for them to watch the original movie?
So the replay on Facebook now should be okay.
Yeah.
When I upload it later to YouTube, we'll see if they deem it okay.
We shall see.
Yeah. But thank you guys again, and good night, good fright.
That's right. That's right. From the Rhonda award-winning Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangover / Hangout / Countdown show. We got it going on right here, baby. We got it going on. But thank you all for joining us tonight for our episode number 58 on the Hairy Scary Hangover. And we'll see you next time right here. Same Mummy Monkey time. Same Mummy Monkey station.
Night-night. Good night, good fright.